Yeah, it's almost like you're saying hi. Say hey to everybody. Give us a little howdy do. Almost. Say hello, Hope. Mr. Peepers. Alright, that'll work. Let's do it around like that. Hey guys, this is Greg from the Apple Ball Guys, and in case you didn't know, that's my little girl Hope, and she was saying hey to you. She's making her, not really debut, but her debut onto the Apple Ball Guys. So if you hear noises or stuff like that, that's her. Anyways, if this is your first time checking us out, we're just four guys from across America who like to blog about what's going on in our lives. And so here we go. Got a couple things I want to throw out there really quick. First one is this, is that we want to send our thoughts and prayers out to everybody up there in the Northeast who have been affected by Hurricane Sandy. May have been a massive storm. I know that a lot of people without power, a lot of people lost everything, and so our thoughts and prayers go up there to them. It makes me think back to Hurricane Fran and Floyd back in 96 and in 2000 or 99, something along those lines, when we experienced those kinds of things. I remember being out of school for like a week, and I remember being without power for that long as well. So I remember how bad it was. We had trees down and stuff like that. But thankfully, our homes weren't damaged, but I know there's been a lot of stuff going on up there. So thoughts and prayers go out to them. The other thing is this, is that a couple of months ago, I vlogged about a man by the name of Jerry Sandusky. If you don't remember, Jerry Sandusky was the assistant coach for the Penn State football team back when Joe Paterno was the head coach. And anyways, he was convicted back in June of child molestation charges. He was convicted on, I believe, what was 45 of 48 charges that were brought up against him. 48 counts and 45 different charges. And so, anyways, he was found guilty of those 45 charges, and his punishment was basically he's going to end up spending the rest of his life in jail. But I heard on the radio today that they finally have placed him in jail, and this is the situation, is that they put him in basically a maximum security prison. He's staying over there in an area where basically your death row inmates are. But they are fearful for his life, so to speak, and so he's not allowed to mix it up or anything like that with any of the other inmates that are there. He has to have an escort anytime he goes anywhere. He's in a cell by himself. Every time he has a visitor come over, there's no touching or anything like that can happen when he has a visitor going to visit him. But here's the kicker. In his cell, he's allowed to have a radio, he's allowed to have a television, and he's allowed to have some other personal items in there in his own personal cell. Call me crazy, all right? I know the man's got to spend the rest of his life in jail, basically, but that's his punishment. However, he's going to get put into there with some of the luxuries, a radio, some television. I know those aren't the finer things in life, but it's things that are going to make his stay easier. I don't think his stay should be made easier. His stay should be made as hard as it possibly can be. So I'm okay with him being alone for his safety, but I think, that's right, she's right there on it with me. But, yeah, tell him. You don't agree with it either. But Jerry Sandusky should be put away by himself, that's fine, but he shouldn't be having a radio, shouldn't be having a television, shouldn't be having any of that stuff like that going on. He needs to be put away with none of the luxuries, none of the things to make his stay easier. It needs to be hard time because of the pain and torment that he's caused these young men, these boys, and their families. So, anyways, that's my 2 cents. I got to get out of here, so I'm going to take care of this one right here. Tell him about it. You tell them all about it. All right, we're going to cut this thing out because time's getting ready to run out. So this is Greg saying peace out. Hope is saying bye. Adios. We love you. Hasta luego.